So you guys agree that looks are important?
Looks come
Of course, looks are important, but I would say I would probably actually prefer the girl who like is really cool or whatever over dealing like a girl who's a 10, but she's like makes my life. Yeah. She's a fucking headache. She's got BPD. She's got mental health issues. She's a fucking bitch. Like
What's wrong with BPD?
You got BPD?
Yeah.
I'm not. No. I don't date. I'm not about BPD chicks. I did it once. I'm not doing it again.
Chicks.
What you have?
Like a category?
You have
No,
BPD?
I do not.
Why are we in a box? Not all BPD.
Well,
chicks are crazy.
What is that?
Public service announcement to all the men watching: do not date women with cluster B personality disorders.
But it's not like
gentlemen,
bipolar. I'm not bipolar.
It's bipolar disorder.
It's not
BPD
bipolar,
can be
it's
worse, to be honest.
borderline personality disorder. It's not
Okay.
bipolar. It's
Okay.
very different.
Gentlemen, like if a woman has any cluster B personality disorders, my strong recommendation for you, as somebody who dated a woman with BPD, never fucking again. Never again. Gentlemen, your peace is very important. I think peace is one of the most important things a girl can bring you.
It is.
True.
And if your girl is quarrelsome, what's that? Proverbs 21:19. It's better to live
on the corner of an attic than in a luxurious home with a quarrelsome woman.
I've also heard it's better to live in the desert than with a quarrelsome and nagging wife. So peace is one of the most important things I think a woman can bring a man. And so if...
Hold on though, but BPD comes every BPD.
It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't. Okay.
Different.
It ain't worth it.
Mental health is a totally different topic.
Like
so
for
we
me,
can't
I'm not
mental health
crazy at all.
shame
I'm
people.
kind of like.
She's not crazy at all. Did you hear that, guys?
Hold on.
One sec.
$207. Hey B, get the first girl on your left in gold to give a comment. She seems like she has something intelligent. She has been quiet, which means she has something smart in her head.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, people
Anything?
I mean,
Into the mic. Into the mic.
I mean, I really don't have too much to comment on with those types of subjects because I don't know nothing about it.
What kind of guy are you looking for?
I'm actually looking for whatever God gives me. So
Okay, there you have it.
There he is.
All right.
I love that.
Wait, so what about BPD? You have BPD?
I don't
Have you ever
BPD.
slashed tires?
No.
You only bankrupt men?
Can we actually talk about the vaping thing? Because
We'll get to
people
the
from
vaping.
your podcast DM me saying,
Love it.
thank you so much for allowing me to realize what I want to do with my life, and that like I made them realize that that's what they want to do.
Yes.
And
Wait,
that-
what do they wanna do?
Whoa. Who's the fucking simp who
and
sent
I don't
that
think I've
shit?
They're
ever
all
had more
simps.
pay pigs hit me up than after your podcast.
Oh, fuck,
So-
rip.
Yes.
What the fuck? Yo, what the
So-
fuck, chat?
And also, like,
shit.
that's literally their purpose. So
Like and
love-
L
subscribe.
chat.
We
L
love
chat.
W chat.
Wait. Go deeper into that. What did you mean that's literally their purpose?
their purpose,
Who?
they get off on being bankrupt.
Their purpose in life is to serve her and her pockets.
Yeah, and it looks like
Unethical.
financial
Big
It's
domination.
unethical.
Man, I'm telling
It's
you,
not
if we would
unethical,
just
like-
kill all of those guys.
We love that you guys. We love that you guys
He's
have been
joking,
able to
he's joking,
express
he's
yourself.
I meant.
Guys,
Hold on. We love
Pause.
that you guys have been able to express yourself. We've been listening and
Yeah.
respecting your opinions and all that
Exactly.
stuff. We all have different opinions, and there is men or simps or pay pigs or
yeah.
whatever for each one of us. There's different. There's different. There's
Wait, what?
different flavors for each person.
Okay.
Not everybody's going to have the same opinion, and
Yeah.
we respect your opinion. You can have your pure,
Yeah.
virgin, young woman wife or whatever you want, and you can have
Low body
that.
count. I'm fine with a low
You
body
can
count.
have. You can have that.
Yeah,
That's a
you can have
beautiful
that,
thing
but
for
it's like,
you.
Whatever. It's also like
That's
And
for
I
you.
think that's the
Whatever
best.
you're-
I think
you
it's
know.
also the best for
Of course.
society
Okay,
and
but
for
that's
men.
for
Yeah,
you.
for
That's-
for you.
No,
that's
it's
your
also the
whatever.
best. No, well, men will date necessitously. So out of necessity, they will accept a promiscuous woman or a high body count woman because they can't get better. Because they can't get better.
Yeah, like, why can't we have opinions, but we
What
I
specifically?
totally think you can have an opinion.
Yeah.
Yes,
think I've
in my
agreed with you.
opinion,
Every time I say
my
my
opinion,
opinion,
it's
he, like,
unethical
says,
to
"Oh, it's
bankrupt
unethical."
men.
If they like it.
Yeah.
If they like
Yeah,
it.
that's mental
Yeah,
illness.
they're like-
That's unethical.
No,
It's a mental illness is unethical.
It's yes. It's,
What?
if
It's
a
mental
guy
illness,
is
that's
willing,
what they want.
if a guy is willing to, as some sort of sexual. Hold on. Stop.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God, bro. Let me fucking finish a point, please. If a guy has a sexual fetish or a kink that is going to like manifestly make his life worse through bankruptcy, I think that that's mental illness, and I think that's you taking advantage of somebody, and it's clearly unethical
But
and
they
it's
ask us
clearly
to do
immoral. If hold on, so if somebody who is mentally unhealthy asks
How do you know that? Why is that my
delete them,
problem?
huh?
Why is that my? How would I know?
But just because somebody asks you to do something doesn't mean that it's right.
A lot of times in that fetish, they say they're bankrupt and they're not.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And
that's role playing.
There's a lot
They
of
want to
safe,
be.
sane. There's a lot of safe, sane.
Oh my
ways
God! What are you
to do
fucking
that.
doing? Make a fucking.
It's okay. She made a mistake.
Would you say that about all kinks?
Well, I
Yeah,
think
like
that
are all
sometimes
kinks mental illnesses?
Sorry guys, I'm
I think
tilted.
sometimes
I'm
with
tilted.
OF
I lost it.
and
It's okay.
people doing OF, they lack accountability with their part that they do kind of contribute something to society. And I think that it's easy for you guys to be like, well, it's not my problem, but that's problematic because
How is
whether
it my
you want to admit it or not, you are contributing something to society.
But okay, let's say someone has a kink of being
Positive or
like tied up,
negative?
right? And I tie them up, and someone say or
tilted.
getting
I'm sorry,
whipped,
guys.
right? And they start bleeding, right?
Right.
How is that my problem if they like it and they like, to get whipped or
Because
whatever?
you're
But I'm hitting them like.
Because you're exploiting their mental health.
How is that mental illness?
not
it's
mental.
a
Kinks
fetish.
are not
it's
mental
not
illness.
fetishes
Fetishes
it's not
and kinks
normal.
are not mental. It
Kinks
is
and fetishes are
very
normal.
Hey, are you on your cell phone? No. Oh, okay.
It
Looked like you were
Cool.
texting.
Maybe you
Okay.
guys don't know, but there's a
Bored.
huge world of like BDSM, FinDom,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's like
and then you
therapy.
might not
Yeah.
know it, but it's very, very big.
I
and
think it
very
can be
large.
separated. I
Like,
think
yes.
in situations, I think it can go one to another, but I think people with specific kinks lead normal lives with
And I'm not-
healthy
yeah.
minds.
Well,
and
some-
I
So-
think it's
Some
possible.
of them
I-
don't have mental
I think
illnesses,
that-
or it's a trauma response to what they used
A
to
lot
go through.
of people have
Yeah.
needed use kinks and fetishes as a form of therapy.
So I think that sometimes if you take things to an extreme, it can illuminate if it's moral or if it's not
Yeah,
moral.
I think so,
So
too.
back in the day, people believed in the divine right of conquest. And so they said, it is right for us to be able to do anything because God has willed it if we are capable of beating you. And so because of that, you had entire cultures destroyed, ripped apart, and crushed. And now, sometimes it was beneficial for society, sometimes it just destroyed a lot of lives. And I mean, so that's exactly what you saw in the 1940s when people were trying to take over the world and say that, there's only one race that is made in the image of God. And so therefore they believed they had the divine right of conquest. And so they were saying the exact same thing. Why is it my problem if you can't beat me in battle? And so I think we have a duty as humans to try and I say as children of God to try and make the world. We can't help the world that we were born into, but we can help the world that we leave behind. And so I think that if you are engaging in an activity that is abusing people, bankrupting people, making our society, the West, and I'm using the word liberal, small L, not big L, our liberal ideals that every single person has rights, every single person has meaning, and every single person has a purpose. If you are trying to destroy our ability to have that great culture by bankrupting people and by destroying them and by distracting them, I think you are detracting from society.
You said something very important. You said abuse. So abuse is never okay.
Yeah, never.
In BDSM,
It's
in power
so
exchange,
important
in
for us to create a
domination
safe
and submission,
environment.
you have to negotiate all of the limitations and things like that. Anything,
That's number
anything
one.
outside of a limitation is abuse. And so that's very, very huge conversation in the BDSM community.
Yes.
So nobody ever goes over
Their
that point, over that limit. And if you do, it is mental manipulation, and then it gets to a point where it is dangerous, and there is an entire sub-community for support in that way. Then you get into DV and all that other stuff. There is connections all over the place. BDSM is not exempt from that, but it does not encompass that either.
Exactly.
And I wanted to say something. You brought up how some people use like kinks as a form of therapy, right? I just see it as like, why not just go to an actual therapist?
Some people do. I've heard
Yeah.
stories of people have done therapy for 20 years and they found a dominatrix and it saved their
helped-
life.
yeah,
It
literally.
saved their life. They came back from the ledge. So I've heard stories like
That's
that. I've
true.
helped people
That's a
like
guy
that
who
as
wants to
well.
fuck you. That's
Are
a
we
guy who
talking
wants to
about
sleep
sex
with
No,
you.
they don't.
No,
They
because
don't.
a lot of the time
That's
they don't
not
even
what
sleep
it
with
is.
each other.
That's not what it is at all.
Yeah.
You guys
talking
just,
about
I don't
sex
think you guys
therapy?
know enough about,
I definitely
Yeah,
do
we
not
love
know
sex
much about
therapy.
that.
and it's not like that at all.
But BDSM is not always that.
BDSM is half.
Yeah.
most
No,
of
no,
it's
no.
not sex at all.
Most
Especially in
Japanese like body art called.
One person speaking at a time, please. Thank you.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say that I wanted to like get tied up. It's called like shibaru. It's like shibari. Yeah, it's a Japanese art form.
Costines donated $207. Hey B and panel, have a great night. Bedtime for the old man of the audience. Ladies, stop the of now, if you can. You will be better in the long run. Develop skills now. Trust me, Dad.
Yo, dude, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I don't think that
Thank
inhibits
you,
on
dude.
you gaining any skills
Yeah, what?
throughout your life, but okay.
Appreciate it.